Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful, and sharper than a two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Kol Halo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakah HaKradash, Shalom and salutations and double honors. They rule well, the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatham to the elder bishops, the elders, prophets, and the teachers and evangelists of Great Millstone, who are also continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. And I'm back at it with another video. And I was just listening to Elder Apostle Gabar and Bishop Sakaran, and even though they was teaching, it made me think about the elect, the hopeful elect, and the few from out of all Israel. And I started to get an understanding of what the elder apostles on down of Great Millstone have been teaching, that there's a remnant. And what it is that these other Israelite groups do not teach about the elect like that. They don't teach. They just teach majority, not all. Make sure you understand what I'm saying. They pretty much, majority of them teach that following the laws, statutes, and commandments and being obedient to Yahweh Yahawashi and following the laws, statutes, and commandments is almost like a ticket to heaven, a ticket to the new heaven, and it's not. It's more than that. So it just made me think about, some of the men, women, and children who are going to be a part of this truth, this prophecy. I got another scripture. 1 second. Bear me 1 second. Okay, this is 1 Thessalonians 4 and I'm going to start at 15. 1 Thessalonians 4 and 15, it reads, For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Understand that. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. It's important scriptures to understand that this is going to be that elect. It's going to be about the elect. Let's see. Another scripture for you. So it's all about the elect, man. The elect are going to be the ones who are going to be chosen to be with Yahweh Shai, Salakia, and they're the ones that's going to be called up into that ship, and their bodies are going to change instantly. Let me get that scripture too. Let me see. Mark 13 and 20. And except the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved, but for the elect's sake, whom have chosen, he have shortened the days. So For the few, for the elect, he has shortened the days for those. What's the scriptures I just had in my mind? Yeah. So it's important to understand. I'm typing it in. So it's important. Let me see. So it's important to understand the scriptures and the prophecies. That's the script. As the scriptures say, we should be occupied in prophecy. So you should always be reading or teaching this every day. Every day. Let me see here. I know it's in, I believe it's in First Corinthians. Oh, maybe it's in Acts. Bear with me 1 second. This is First Corinthians 15 and 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound. That's going to be at the last minute before those missiles hit. And the dead shall be raised incorruptible. I just read that scripture, the precept. And we shall be changed. Yahweh Shai is going to change. And who's going to change? He's going to change his elect. They're going to have those bodies like Yahweh Shai and the other angels. This is 1 Peter 3 and 20. Which sometime were disobedient, when once the long suffering of the Most High waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was a preparing, wherein few, that is, 8 souls, were saved by water. So again, the Most High is going to save 144 out of millions of Israelites, and they're going to be saved from the fire. This is 1 Samuel 14 and 6. And Jonathan said to the young man that bare his armor, Come, and let us go over unto the garrison of these uncircumcised. It may be that the Lord will work for us, for there is no restraint to the Lord to save by many or by few. So what does that mean? Jonathan is telling us in the scriptures that Yahweh Shai controls everything, big and small, small and tiny. And this is what, like I said, Elder Apostle Gabar always talks about the few, the not so many, and he expresses that the Most High deals with the few because he wants to show his power by using little of nothing to do big things, basically. 2nd Esdras 8 and 3. There be many created, but few shall be saved. You understand that? Scriptures don't lie, man. The prophecies don't lie too. They come in. The prophecies are coming off the page. This is why there's no reason, there's no excuse for anyone who's supposed to be teaching to not be teaching. There's so much to talk about, and then some. How could you not? Sirach 16 and 4. For by one that have understanding shall the city be replenished. Woo. But the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate. So the Most High is pretty much speaking of an Israelite man will multiply and be fruitful, and he will make thousands, and thousands will make millions. Jeremiah 3 and 14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, joined unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. So a lot of us are not going to make it. 2/3 are not going to make it of the 12 tribes of Israel. Matthew 7:14. Because straight is the gate, it's Yahweh speaking. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So there's a lot of different doctrines out there, but it's only one truth. And only, as Yahweh have said, roughly paraphrasing, his sheep hear his voice. So for those who know the truth, or have the spirit on them, they're going to hear Yahweh Shai, which is a picture of him. This is the picture of him depicted of. This is a picture depicted of Yahweh Shai that I was able to find. It's a great picture, so I decided to use it. Zechariah 13:8. This is a great scripture right here. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Because that's going to be what they call a second death. Let me see if I can get that scripture. Let me see. Revelation 20:14, and it reads, "And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death." So these are going to be, the second death are going to be those 2/3 Israelites that's cut off, that's going to die. Yeah, the scriptures are harsh when you know what I'm saying? Everything that you could imagine and dream of or want. Good news, bad news, whatever you're looking for, the scriptures have it. Wisdom of Solomon 4:18. They shall see him and despise him, but the Most High shall laugh them to scorn, and they shall hereafter be a vile carcass and a reproach among the dead forevermore. That's those dead bodies in the city. Last scripture right here, Isaiah 66:24. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me, for their worm shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be abhorring unto all flesh. So, for those who don't know abhorring, let's get the understanding of abhorring real quick. Abhorring. Abhorring. There we go. Feeling intense disgust or hatred towards something. So that's what that means. That's the understanding of it. So with that, Albert Rock is how you edify with that quick lesson. I'm going to say, Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah HaKodash. Shalom and salutations again in double honor to the elder apostle great millstone. And shalom to the elect. Albert Rock get a chance to, this is Tuesday, Truth Tuesday, with Bishop Zachariah and elder apostle Gabar. So, get my notepad out with my pen, and get some notes in, because, it's been a rough couple of weeks. So, got to get the work done. Shalom.